Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. So today is 50 stack challenge 8 from Amy at Crafty Cats. And the numbers that she drew were number 11 she drew was clock. And number 12 was vintage lace. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I was going to dig for vintage lace, but I had moved it. I've been moving things around, and I just didn't want to hunt for it. So I had this little piece, but it didn't quite cut it for me. So this is a digital that Crafty Cat has, and I can't think right now what the name of it was, because it came with other things. I want to say oh gosh, it's just escaped my mind, and I tried to look it up, but I had to do this and that, print things off, and I just didn't have time, or my day is going to be over. So anyway, I printed one paper with this lace on it. I think that is so pretty. And then I had printed one with this blue. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but anyway. And then I did one with this lace. So I think both of them that I'm going to work on, possibly, maybe, I don't know, both lace. And then I'll add a clock. And I did some vellum, but I couldn't get a whole sheet of lace. This is Angela Kerr, and when she made the digital, it wasn't a full piece, but it's perfect for a pocket. So I thought I might use that somehow. Now that I've got it printed, maybe it'll work. Because I was going to actually wrap it around, and it would cover too much of this up. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to use my cutter here. We're just going to make like a policy envelope. So I'm going to just fold it so that I know that it's overlapping. Okay. And then about a ½ inch, I would say, or you could go a little more if you wanted to, but, and then I'm just going to try to push that down so that it's even. It's not very easy to do. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to score these so they'll fold better. So yeah, I was excited about getting this started. I just kind of waited too long, you know. So I've just been doing so much in my spare room because my sister's coming and I want her to have a nice... Usually she comes out for like 2 to 3 days. She doesn't stay. She's staying 10 days this time. So... okay, let's see. Do I think I want... oh, maybe that's not going to be the right... I should have probably done it different. Because it's not quite centered in there. And I would rather have it centered than not. Darn it. Alright, let me rescore here. Let's see if I can wipe that one out. It's so nice when you finally figure out how to... well, my printer's still not working right, but my granddaughter's boyfriend is going to come by. They're coming by this evening, and he's going to look at it. He's a computer whiz. All my kids are pretty good at it, but, you know, like I've said before, I can call them, but they're just busy, you know? And I don't want to take whatever time they have off, you know, to make them work. Because if you work on computers at work, you don't want to come home and work on them. At least, I don't think I would like to. Okay. That's not too visible. All right, so we got this up here, like so. And then I want to do like a 1/4 of an inch. Or maybe I'll go a 1/2 inch. Make sure that's straight. Okay. I am so bruised up, you guys, because I've been moving stuff. And it really makes a mess of your... All right, let me see. This has got to fold up. This goes in, this goes in. And these are going to fold up, but I want to cut away this here. I think. I didn't want to make, you know, anything too complicated because, I think I'm supposed to cut out this side. Wrong side. Come on. Yeah, so this, I guess, this printer thing is just, it's throwing me off. And well, this morning I finally found HP Printer Doctor, and so I did what it said. The funny thing is that my printer is online. Well, they recognize it, but I hope I actually got it online this time. I'm still quite not sure. Okay, which way it's gonna fold over better? I guess that way. Okay, so we're going to make this little bottom here so we can use it as a pocket. Now, what I want to do is I want to fussy cut this out because I'm going to make a flap up here, but I need to make it let me think about this. I was just thinking if I could cut a section out of here, but I don't know, that might not look right. So I think I'll just go like this so I can make sure that I've got everything in the picture. So I kind of wanted a longer flap than that, but I don't want to take this part off because I don't think it'd look pretty if I went this far down, and this would be part of the flap. Yeah, I'll just do it here. I'm sure you guys all know how to make this. Okay, let's take this out. Probably easier to see it on this side for me anyway. Let's take all this extra bulk out of here. Okay, I don't want to cut that edge yet because I'd like to make it a little rounded at the corners there. this in a little bit to I just want to curve these. Stay together, you guys. Gosh, this is pretty heavy cardstock. Okay, so there's that. So now I was thinking I need to, well, I need to glue the back of this, but how do I want to decorate it? I was thinking, okay, I have that like, which I thought kind of looked nice there, but I could do something very simple like this. I just never know what to put in here. Okay, well, like I said, I just want it to look. See, if I cut this out, then we're just going to be showing all this garbage in the back, right? So I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to trim these. They should have been pretty even, but I guess they're not. Done that in a long time. Make that kind of noise. Could have scooped it a little more. That's probably enough though to get something in there like a journal card. Alrighty. So the best way to close these pockets is go up one side and go up the other side. I could have inked it. Should have inked it. Okay. That's even if I can. You know, I forgot how good glitter glue was. You know, I saw somebody mention on their video that, you know, they buy whatever they can, the most reasonable way, except for glue. I think it was glue and paper, she said. So, I have to agree. But, you know, the glitter glue, it clogs up so much during your project. It just is so annoying. But so far I haven't had any problem with it. Okay, put a little ink here. Ink on there. All right, so try to keep that down, but I guess it'll be okay. I'm thinking that I can just stick this in a pocket. So, do I want to do clocks on this one somehow? Oh, I could do that. That's kind of pretty. I don't know if the clocks are upside down or right side up. Because I was thinking if I wanted, I could move it up like so and bring this one down. That would be kind of cute. And attach it there, and that would be the little opening there, flap. Oh, the clock's upside down. I keep looking at them and I keep thinking, okay, like this one is 12, 1, 2, 3. So that's going to the top. And I guess there's a 12 there. Okay, and a 12. So it can't go this way without a problem. Alrighty. I just like the simplicity of that. And I don't mind covering up this whole thing, sort of. I need to get the clocks. I just thought maybe I could put that. No, I can't. Alright, let's just... glue this on to start. See, we gotta leave some of it. Gotta look here and make sure it's centered. I think I'm just going to glue it right here. And that we have like a little belly band there. Let's see, what do I have from the kit that I could put in that belly band? Postcard. Now I'm covering the lace up. It's okay. Got that. I've got this. I don't really want to hide that flower like that. I don't have a plain one, I don't think. Plain tag. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. If I find something that I like, that might not be too bad. Let's see, I'll put an eyelet in here. And I might sew around these. Okay, so I'm going to call that done. I think this bracelet's driving me nuts. I don't usually wear it when I'm doing journals. Okay, I was thinking about doing a Velcro dot. I have one small enough that, yeah, there's those little baby ones. where did it go? I thought I pulled it off. Oh, these are the stickiest things. And you wonder, how can they make this so sticky and yet you can't find glue? Okay, so I need that to stick down and that to stick down. Oh, wait a minute. I think. Okay. So those are already stuck together. So I'm just gonna sit it on here, I think. And then you hope that you can lift it up without tearing something. There we go. Voila. Oh, I was going to put a journal card in there. I'm at a tag, because I have some, these larger tags. Just, oops, I'm thinking I have to cut a little off. Yep. Oh, the whole thing fell apart. It's one way of cleaning it out. Just going to take a hair off because that's all it needs. And then I'll come back and ink it and sew around it or something. But at least now I know it fits there. No, still doesn't fit. You know, it's cute. The tag is cute, but I'd kind of rather just have the tab separate so I could put it on if I wanted. This part, you know, the fake ones, fake tags. Tabs is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So that's cute. It's got a little belly band and, you know, there's still the antique lace. And then the other one, oh, this has got clocks on it. Okay, well, that takes care of that. Lace and clock. But let's see. I kind of wanted to use this. I'm not sure. I thought about, I don't know. Let's see here. How much time have I spent? Okay, I might have time to do one more. I did. This was out of a, I think it might have been Artie Mae's. I think. I don't know. Because I have a file that is just background pages. So I don't know who they belong to. I just put them in there because that's where I want to look for them, you know. What did I do with that? What did I just do with the one I had? That I don't even know what I did with it. There it is, underneath everything. I was just gonna see, because I had something like this, or maybe it was this one, that I thought worked in the middle of that. I have another. And all these clocks are from Shabby Dabby Doodah. It was a free kit. It was one of the first free kits I ever downloaded. I don't do free kits very often because I just don't, you know. Sometimes on Ko-fi, like if it's Joey card maker or something, I do. But generally, yeah, I don't. Now I'm not having fun because I can't decide. Because that's what I had in mind. Or this green one. Either one. What I could do is make this like that, but have this come down as like a charm on this one. But I would rather have it be in front. So let's see. Let me just check something. So if I go this way, and that doesn't close it, so that's not really, there's no purpose in that. Unless I did it this way and made this the front. Would have been nice if I could have matched these up. I don't know if I want to do another one like that. I think I'll do something with this. This one I don't have to worry about being perfectly center. And actually, the way I wanted this to be was in, you know, the taller part of the paper, like this. I wanted this to be the height, so I could have a bigger flip. But then I thought this was really skinny. Too skinny. I already folded this one, so I'll just do this. trying to see if I fold it. It's really kind of short for like a policy thing. Let me think. Well, this folds down, it's going to have this white on the front. Okay. I'm just going to fold it down where I think it would be. I kind of feel like I want to turn this and go the other way, but the design is not suitable, you know, so that's why. All right, I'm going to just do it there. Should have marked this line too. So there's really nothing going on here. It's just been hot. I guess by this weekend they said something about being in the 90s. I'm like, really? Already? But I've been chilly all day, so I have a sweater on. Plus I cut myself and I ran into my, I have an island and the corners are not smooth, like, you know, rounded. They're square, and I was getting something out of the refrigerator and then I forgot something in there, and so I just, you know, turned around to go quickly back, and that's where I got in trouble, because then I don't know, I just bumped my arm against that sharp corner. It's just things that happen when you get old. The only good thing about getting old is, you know, you don't care if people are laughing at you or making fun of you, because you don't care. It's like no big deal. I mean, you still need to keep yourself presentable. I always do anyway. Take this and try to well, that one's off too. Oh, well. I guess it would be best to go where it meets in there. Okay, I just wanted to. Yeah, that's much better than the last one I did. Okay, so now if I wanted to, this is where I was thinking I could put this back here. This could almost be the front. I was just wondering if well, let's see, if I put a tab in there, that's not going to work. Okay. I hate thinking about stuff, especially when I'm doing a video. I don't like that brown in the center of that one. All right, I'm going to. I don't think that would do it any justice. You know, if I made like a pocket here. Yeah, I don't think so. I prefer that. What did I do with all those clusters I made? Wrong. Nope, nope. Oh, it's not too bad in that corner. Make a tuck out of that, I thought. Okay. All right, I want some string. Oh, all that is just so... was going to look for this, and you know, I have no idea what size it is, because usually they have a size. So I was just thinking if I could come up with a way to tie this, and that would also close the back. Okay, or I can add like this on there too. Would like that to be in the front though. I don't know. If I did this, I don't really need. Oh, darn anyhow. It's going to take me a minute to even figure this out. Okay, I don't know. That's not. I guess I don't need to put the clock on. I could just use this. And I wonder if that's too wide for a page. All of a sudden I'm looking at it and it looks too wide. It's barely going to fit. Barely. I don't know how I got so wide. I guess I just didn't go over far enough on each side. All right, guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. And if I can figure out how to put that clock in. But I think I've covered both of the prompts, but really this one here really does need a clock. So I think I will put this little guy on here. That's a clock. And I still want to keep it as a tuck. is it things make noise in your house when you and you wonder what noise is it making? I don't know. Let's see. I could probably use a larger tag here. End up using every tag in this little projects. That one's too big. I just love these colors. I always really like the colors that... I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. We'll find a spot for that. And then I'll have to put a journal card or something in the inside of here. So I get everything inked up and glued down. All right, guys. Where's my other one? Here we go. All right, so I kind of like this one too. I think this is cute. See, that's a little bit smaller. Yeah, I think it'll fit. It's not going to fit inside of a pocket, so I'll probably make it a tuck in the side or something. I'm not sure, and I don't know for sure about a closure. Alrighty, so there we go. I wanted to use this guy. It's the only clock that I could find that was like a charm or something. Probably could make my own little charm, but for now, that's it. Okay, so here we have lace on this one and clocks, and this one we have a clock and no lace. So this feels like it needs something, another something. Maybe I'll put some like lace on this. On this tag. I don't have any other vintage. That's too much. Nope. All right, I'll figure out something. You know what? I think I have another section to print out on my kit here, so maybe I'll find something to put on that. That would be cute. I mean, that would be cute. But or maybe just, you know, downsize these guys a little bit. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it turned out. And I'll do some extra inking and maybe sew around this one and sew around this one. That'll help. And I don't know. I'd like to put some more lace, but I guess you don't have to. I mean, the lace is all hidden behind here, but you can find it right there. Alrighty. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Alrighty? Bye.